So last we left you guys, what happened? What did happen? A lot. So you guys went through Trezendar Manor, and
We
uh,
found the hostages.
you found the hostages. Taz, you did a TPK almost, a total party kill.
Yeah.
Luckily, your warlock was hanging back and was able to revive you guys with potions, which you're now out of, I think, if I recall
Is that me?
correctly. Yeah.
I think.
The majority. No, because remember he searched your pockets. He totally searched
That's
your
right.
pockets,
Yeah,
and then
I saw your potion.
like
It sounds-
that did happen.
Okay.
I can just picture him
So,
pouring it in with a funnel.
pretty much, just like he like grabbed the bottom of your jaw and wedged your mouth open, and then like as he was pouring it in, he was miming and like, "This is delicious." Probably like something along those lines.
That's exactly what I said. You nailed it.
I would totally imagine that happening. And then you did discover that the guy that Sildar Hallwinter was looking for, Iarno Albrecht, was the same person as Glassstaff, who's been leading the Red Brands and had kidnapped both Gundren and Sildar, sent Gundren to his employer, the Black Spider, and to some place called Cragmaw Castle. Sildar doesn't know where that's at, and he's hoping that someone in town will know. You guys set off that rat trap.
Yeah, we did.
That Glassstaff, aka Iarno, fled through and escaped. What else did you do? You did a lot.
We really did.
Yeah. You found the captives, and do you guys remember? She told you she couldn't pay you for rescuing her, but she told you about when she was younger. She lived in a town called Thundertree that's now in ruins, and said, if you're ever in that town, when I was a little girl, I stashed some gems in my father's apothecary shop, and they thanked you and then left and went about their way. You guys made your way back to town. You went to the inn. So where you find yourself now is you're in the inn, and you're in your rooms, and it's morning. You've just woken up. You've taken a long rest, so make sure that you go into your hit points and make sure that everything's restored and back to good. You have all your spells are available. So what happens now is, Taz, you actually, when you wake up, let me back up. So the rooms that you guys are in, they are in the Stonehill Inn right here on your map. And your rooms are upstairs. And you've boosted for the better rooms. So when you walk up the stairs, you walk in there's a long hallway that goes the length of the building, and there's 4 doors that are one room each so there's 2 that are directly across from each other, and then 2 more that are directly across from each other, and then further down the hallway there's 2 more sets of doors, but those are larger rooms that aren't as accommodating. They're actually stacked with bunk beds. Those are for large parties and people that it's sort of like a hostel. They're the cheaper rooms. You never know who you're going to be sleeping next to. But you guys are in the 4 rooms that are the nicer ones. You each have your own room. And Taz, when you wake up, you look over next to you, and on the nightstand you see a scroll that's sealed in wax that was not there when you went to bed, and your door is locked.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to investigate that.
Okay, so you crack it open.
Yes.
All right, crack it open.
Crack the shit.
Right? So, oh, I totally forgot how to do this. There we go. Okay. So that letter is now should be under your player handouts.
Player handouts.
Yep.
I see it.
Yeah.
Bregman's letter?
For Grannon, yeah, that would be you.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, yes.
And then Cal and Donnie, you guys wake up. Just a normal day. Nothing out of the ordinary around you. And when you wake up, you hear a knock on your door, Cal. And you hear a knock, and it's like, and there's just a pause.
I get up to answer it.
Okay. So when you answer the door, you see Sildar there. Sildar looks at you and says, "Hey, let's get this show on the road. Let's get going."
Okay. Do we have time for breakfast first?
He says, "Yeah. We should go downstairs. They're actually serving breakfast right now. There's not Mary, and so he knocks on. As soon as you start to make your way out, he knocks on Donnie's door as well."
Okay. I smell breakfast and I come running.
Sweet. So you open the door. You could just go like no hello, just run past him. He's just like okay, whatever. So he follows you downstairs, right?
Yeah. Okay.
And then as he's walking by, he knocks on your door, Taz. And at this point, he just knocks and just yells breakfast, and then just keeps going. He figures you're awake. And then as you guys make your way downstairs, so at the bottom of the inn, there's a greeting room towards the front entrance, and then there's a long bar set back with a dining area. And you see the owner of Stonehill Inn. He's standing at the bar, polishing some glasses. You see that there's a bunch of smoke and like pleasant smoke and pleasant smells coming from the kitchen behind him. And there's one halfling, sort of elderly woman sitting at the bar that's eating breakfast and drinking tea. Yeah. And so Sildar says, "Hey, let's go ahead and let's grab a seat. Let's order some food."
I'd like to sit next to the halfling.
Okay.
Just to get a sense of what's going on here in town.
Yeah. You saddle up right next to her.
Cool. I'm not gonna say anything yet. I kind of just want to breathe heavily and exchange awkward glances for the time being.
You're like so. So are you like checking her out? Are you like just like checking her out, or are you like just
more or less checking the situation out?
Okay. So
I want to see if she's found her toe. Kind of see how she handles the situation.
Handles the charm. That heavy duty seeping.
I do have that high charisma.
It's true.
Just take a look.
So you're like
it's in the papers.
So even your awkwardness like seeps with charisma, and she looks over at you and she says, "Oh, hello. How are you?"
Well, I could either run past her and get more pancakes, or I could actually exchange welcomes. Let's say I am doing well. I had a wonderful night's rest.
She said,
Thank you for asking.
That sounds like a lovely evening. What are you doing in town?
Finding ways to keep busy. Why do you ask?
She says, "Well, I've just seen many adventurers come through town, and I'm always interested to hear about an adventure or two from whoever wanders about."
Can I ask her if she knows of any good adventures, since she knows so many adventurers?
She says, she starts nodding her head like vigorously. She says, "Oh yes, Actually, I have a really good friend of mine named Redoth, who is a druid and spent many years adventuring, who now lives in the town of Thundertree.
Rudolph, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Where's Taz in all of this?
You tell me. Where would you like to be? So Donnie like saddled up next to the halfling, and Sildar like motioned you guys to come sit at a table in the middle of the room.
I snuck out the back door.
Perfect. Okay.
Is that what you're calling it?
Yeah, your mom says thank you, by the way.
Right.
While they're there having that conversation, I'm going to.
Literally the back door. Gotcha.
Okay. So Taz sneaks away. And then,
I'm just eating breakfast with, and now I can't think of his name.
Sildar.
Sildar, right.
So you're just probably you're like with a flagon of ale because you're a dwarf, just like yeah, of course.
Breakfast, and I'm hungry.
Right? Yeah, you're a dwarf. Of course you're eating and drinking ale. So yeah, okay. So that's the scenario. So you and Sildar are sitting at a table. You've been served breakfast. The innkeeper just came out and threw some plates on the table, and Taz has snuck out the back door. And Donnie, you're talking to this halfling who's telling you she's like invigorated. You can tell you can tell that nobody talks to this woman enough. And she is boring you to death with stories about her friend, this druid, who lives in this ruined town of Thundertree. And just telling you way too much info. Just gushing about her druid friend.
What can we do about that? Read through this character sheet here. And
she's just telling you, she's like, his name is Redoth. He was a druid, and he's been all over the place. He's been, if you're looking for someplace, he's been there. And she just starts going on. He's been here. He's been to Waterdeep. He's been to Never, and just like all up and down the Sword Coast. Just.
Do we have any quests that he might be able to help us out with? Currently, like we're looking for a treasure room, aren't we? Or with some gems?
Sildar.
Someone mentioned that.
Sildar is. You're looking for Cragmaw Castle.
Yes.
Because you're trying to find Gundren, who's the dwarf that's been kidnapped, along with his map.
So if we can inquire about where we might find this gentleman that could aid us on our quest, he might know the location of the Quagmire Castle.
Should you ask her?
Yes.
Yeah. She said, oh yeah, if you need to go somewhere, he can totally tell you where to go.
So we should find this guy.
She said, well, yeah. She said, if you're looking for some place that you need to be, yeah, you should definitely go see him. I guarantee you, he'll know where it's at. If there's some place, he'll know. He's like a compass.
Okay. Where can we find this guy?
And so she tells you that he is in a town called Thundertree, and you've heard this name before. It rings a bell. The gal that you had rescued from Trezendar Manor, aka the Red Brand Hideout. This is the same town that she told you about, that she grew up in. So the gal that you're sitting next to, her name's Quellen. She tells you, oh, it's a few days northeast of town, or northwest of town. It'll take you a few days to get there, but it's if you're looking for someplace, that's where you want to head. She says, just follow the main road out of town, go left, take the high road towards Neverwinter, and then when you're about halfway to Neverwinter, just head northeast, and you'll run right into it.
Is there any dangers along the way that we should be wary of?
She says nothing more than what's usual. There's always things rummaging about. You never know what you're going to run into in the wilds, but it's along the high road, so it shouldn't be too extraneous for you. And after all, you're an adventurer. This is your bread and butter.
Well, perhaps I should share this information with the rest of my clan, or camaraderie.
And then Kaz,
Because it seems like it would be important news for us to be venturing forward with.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, you should definitely tell your party.
Hey, party. Hey. So, I got one guy talking to Silmar, or Sildor, and Kyle snuck off somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And Danny is still sleeping, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Sheree, she's hiding out, and she just didn't come out of her room, taking a personal day, and then Cal's just sitting next to you, and so you run over and you tell him, and Sildar, you're like, "Hey, good news. I know where to go."
I like it.
Right? So, Taz, as you sneak out, you have a brief meeting with a woman. Ooh la la.
What was first?
And she requests that you retrieve an item for her.
Who is this woman?
Her name is... Me and notes. What did I write down her name? Let's take a look. Her name is Halia.
Perfect. That was who I wanted to speak with.
Cool. So she requests that you find an item for her near... Where did it go? In a town called Coneyberry, which is along the Tribord Trail.
Is it on our way to the
Thundertree?
Thundertree?
Well, you don't know about Thundertree yet.
Oh, yes, that's right. I'm sorry.
But it is along the same road, yes. So you have this brief meeting, and you make your way back in to the inn where everybody's sitting down and eating breakfast, and you see that that Donnie's now sitting at the table with Sildar and with Cal, and the little old halfling woman, Quellen, has left. And so you walk in and you sit down at the table and you're like, "What'd I miss?"
Yep. I guess what's going on?
Well, we now have a lead on somebody who knows the Sword Coast better than we do.
Cool.
Yes, it is so cool.
So
we're gonna go places. Well, we're gonna head up on the high road towards a town called Neverwinter, and then we're gonna beeline to the right to the next town.
To Thundertree.
Yes.
Find a druid.
Cool. Hey, I need to make a stop by a different city that may be on our route. Can we stop there?
What will we find there?
I need to go to Coneyberry. And it's none of your concern, Donnie. It's none of your concern.
I don't know, Rick.
I gotta get my schmeckles.
I don't think that's such a good idea, Rick. You remember the last time that happened?
Oh, that's pretty good.
Okay. So as you guys, are you going to head out, or what's your plan?
I think we're gonna head on out.
Okay.
We should stop by the shop first and probably spend some of our loot on health potions.
Sure.
Yeah, and maybe leave a note for Danny to
For sure.
join
For
at some
sure.
point. Because I don't want to carry her. Just being honest.
So, how do we want to do that? Like, do we assume that she follows us but is, like, not well enough to battle or something like that? Or that she sends us on ahead? I mean, it feels weird to, like, have the boss send us off on her own when we've had such success without her, right?
Hey guys, I'm gonna run upstairs and check on Sheree and make sure she's okay.
Well, actually, here's what you do know is, so as Taz runs upstairs, you can hear him, like his footsteps shuffling, or you hear some knocking, but he's not getting any answers. But what you do know is that the Sleeping Giant Tap House in town is recently gone up for sale because it no longer has an owner.
How much is it for sale for?
And
That was a serious question. How much is it for sale for?
Well, here's the thing. Sheree is actually now away on business securing the building of the Sleeping Giant Tap House to set up as a headquarters for the Merry Marauders Adventuring Group, LLC.
Ah.
So
That was a smooth transition there.
Right?
Smart.
I'd actually already planned this out. So she's away securing that as a headquarters, sort of begrudgingly. She's happy. Like, she's excited that, okay, I get a headquarters. But she's like, fuck, how do I explain that my guy did this, sort of a thing. I got it. I got it at cheap. It's just one of those things, like, how a real estate person has to tell you if there's been a death or a murder in a house. Sort of the same. The town master's like, look, there were some things that have happened in this tap house.
Not proud.
The crazed bartender attacked a wizard.
They actually don't know what happened. They do not know.
Perfect.
And they won't.
They never will. Loose lips sink ships.
Yeah, they would assuredly assume that the ruffians, in some way, because they're not well liked in this town, that they're to blame for it.
Right.
They wouldn't blame the wizard. I mean, what kind of wizard would just come into town and shoot a barkeeper with a magic missile? Like, who's fucked up enough to do that?
Right. Slap
In
one
all
guy.
fairness.
Slap one guy with a book and blast the innocent. Who knows? Who knows?
In all fairness, I warned them.
This is true. This is all true.
Yeah.
Did you warn the barkeeper?
I don't think the barkeeper was warned. I think just the ruffians
She
were
was
warned.
standing there.
That's neither here nor there. Let's just leave the past in the past. But so as you make your way to Barthen's Provisions to secure some goods, you actually see a sign outside the door that says, "No health potions in stock."
God damn it!
Come by
I was
next
hoping
week.
that wasn't canonical.
It was canonical. It was canonical. What you do know is that from talking to Quellen, Donnie, you have figured out that Thundertree is quite a ways away. And as you walk into Barthen's and you're talking to Barthen and you're telling him, hey, we're heading to Thundertree, we need some supplies. He does tell you might want to buy a cart or a wagon or a carriage.
But we already have a cart.
No, you delivered Gundren's cart to Barthen.
Can we steal Gundren's cart? I mean, we've already done him a service, so they'll never suspect it was us.
Can we please not? I don't want Sheree to murder us.
All right.
You can try to steal it.
How about a lesson?
I would attempt to try to steal the card.
I will stop you. However,
Fine.
if you have enough charisma, maybe you can convince him, hey, while we're in wherever the hell we're going, I can't remember the name of the town.
Thundertree.
Thundertree, right.
Cornberry.
We're in Thundertree.
We're stopping by Cornberry first.
We can maybe pick up some supplies and bring them back here. You know, kind of do a
trade route.
business
So,
venture for
little swap action, a little trade for trade.
yeah.
Well, let's see. Hold on.
I'm going to use my skill suggestion and suggest that idea to him.
Wait, I want to see how much. Oh, you guys got plenty.
I got a lot of charisma.
You got a lot of charisma, but he tells you, he said, look, you know, my best carriage, which is just a sweet carriage, is only 100 gold. And I'll give you 2 draft horses for 50 gold apiece. So you're only out 200 gold between all of you.
I'd like to
barter that down to
price with
just 100
charisma roll.
You want to barter it down? You
Go ahead.
want to do some shop talk? You want to do a little
haggle.
haggling? All right. Yeah. Go for it. Let's say charisma.
You rolling it?
Who do you want me to? Who wants to roll?
Oh no, this is you. This is all you. This is your idea.
That's
yeah.
It's all
your
you,
idea.
Donnie.
No, Taz.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you're
Oh.
doing the wheeling and dealing.
Oh,
So you have
so Charay's
well-
gone and I'm in charge.
pretty. Technically,
Since
I think
I'm
you are the
perfect.
only hireling.
Ooh, I like where this is going. What am I rolling?
Let's just straight charisma. Charisma check.
Charisma or persuasion?
Persuasion. Yeah, let's do persuasion. I have to find out what page was that. Actually, it's in my phone. I sent you a picture of it.
Nice.
Oh, I don't even have it on the screen yet. Let's see. Oh my god. You nail it. She says, you know what? You talk a good talk. I will totally lower the price just for you because I know you did help me out with that delivery from Gundren. So I'll give you. So what'd you say? 100? So you give you 50% off?
I'm down with that.
Okay. That's
And
what
he
you said.
has to throw in some of his backstock healing potions that he has hidden.
He said, "Oh no, I have no backstock. No
I call
backstock.
We
bullshit.
did buy a shit ton the other day.
You bought a lot." So okay, so you now have 2 draft horses and a carriage.
What else does he have in his inventory?
What? Oh, well, here's the deal. He's not a big city provisioner. He does have a few things, but not
Does he
a
have a
lot.
daughter?
No, he does not.
Oh.
What kind of goods are you looking for?
Does he happen to have a scroll of fireball in his inventory?
No, he actually doesn't really trade in magic items. The most magical item he normally carries is health potions.
Well, fine. I'm going to give him his 100 gold and bid him
Does he have a farmer's
a good
hat?
day.
He has clothes. He has common clothes, costume clothes, fine clothes, traveler's clothes, fishing tackle, hammers. He has
Ooh, could I buy some fishing tackle?
yes, 1 gold piece.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So in your character sheet, go ahead and minus 1 gold piece and put fishing tackle into your items. He also has basic poisons, iron pot, quivers. He has a portable ram.
Like a battering ram?
Mm-hmm.
How much is the battering ram?
The battering ram is 4 gold pieces.
Tell him I want it for 2.
He says, "Well, you know, I kind of gave you a deal on the cart. Let's not go wild."
Tell him I have a spell book and I'm willing to hit people with it.
No,
You want
no.
to persuade? Roll persuasion.
Stop him.
Roll persuasion again. What do you got?
19.
Son of a bitch.
Shit. He says, okay, last time. 2 gold.
Perfect.
I'll give you a battering ram.
Perfect.
The dice love you tonight.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so you got a battering ram. I'm going to assume you put that in your carriage.
That is fucking awesome.
All right. So
I'm storming the castle.
So, does he have any melee weapons?
Yeah.
Does he have a maul by any chance?
Let's see. He does for 10 gold pieces.
Sweet. I will take that.
Okay. You get a maul.
Do I need a hand free for spellcasting?
It depends on the spell. It should say, it'll say V, S, or M. V is visual. You just have to see a target. S is semantic, which means it requires like gestures and words. And then M is material. So you need like for fireball, you need like sulfur and bat guano in order to cast it.
Guano.
So bless, you have V, S, and M.
So then I would need a hand free for
Yeah,
a spell
but you
like
can.
that.
Yeah, but you can one hand them all. No,
It says it's a two-handed weapon.
Yep, heavy two-handed. Yep.
You can do the old two-handed, one-hander.
There you go.
Yeah.
Like wiggle,
Okay.
You like wiggle your pinky, Adam.
Then I'll just stick with the Warhammer. I was thinking the Warhammer was a two-handed as well. But he had an iron pot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll go ahead and buy that since I don't. If we're going to be on the road for 3 days, I don't want to eat trail rations for 3 days.
But you do have someone that can cast Goodberry. It fills you for a full day.
The Smurf berries, yes.
I am not eating his Smurf berries.
this half demon warlock. You guys want some of these? He just keeps conjuring them in his hand 10 at a time. Blink, want some berries? Blink, want some berries?
Hey, in that cauldron, can I brew healing potions if I have the supplies?
Yes.
Do we know how to make healing potions yet?
I believe that Taz does. You have. What do you have? There was something along those lines that you had. Medicine.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure you had a medicine kit, didn't you? Or herbalism
Yes,
kit.
I did. Yes, I did.
Herbalism. Yeah. So yes, you can totally brew potions.
I don't know, what does it take to brew?
Healing potion.
PhD.
It takes a few days for you to brew the potion. So let's say like between 2 and 3 days to brew, and then just normal herbs that you buy.
Okay.
So, and let's say it's in the, like if you were to buy a healer's kit, it would have all the stuff in it to make potions.
Well, I guess I will buy one of those too.
Okay, 5 gold.
5 gold? Are you kidding me? That is outrageous.
Just like you're this hobo wizard slamming his fist on the table. This is egregious.
Not in my day.
Give me a deal. You're on persuasion again. Oh yeah, he looks at you and says, "No,
Fine.
not happy."
I'd like to make a
Fine.
proposition with this fine storekeeper.
I will take his healing kit for 5 gold.
Okay, you buy that for okay. And then Donnie, what do you want to do?
Do I add that to my inventory?
Yeah.
I wanted to make a proposition with this owner of said fine establishment about us opening up our headquarters here in town in the near future, and that in exchange for us advertising his business, that he give us half off of everything in inventory from today to the time that our business ventures conclude. So an ongoing discount.
He's interested, but he says, "How about?" He says 20%.
I'd like 40. To roll for 40.
Okay, I'll roll against you. Go ahead.
Okay.
Just do persuasion versus persuasion.
I was hoping for. Okay. 10.
15. 12. You have a persuasion modifier, though.
Yep.
Oh, I do. Look at that.
So you...
Let's see. Hold on. That would be... Oh, no. No modifier.
No modifier? What?
Okay. Well...
1d20.
I guess that business... I guess it'll have to be 50 then.
Oh, sorry. There is a modifier.
Oh, I'm kidding.
1 sec. Where'd it go? What is the modifier for persuasion? Is it...
His was 5.
No, I mean, is it wisdom? Is it... I have to open your
charisma?
Yeah,
no, it's going to be a base stat.
It is, for persuasion, it's charisma.
Okay. No wonder yours is so high. You're like stacked with charisma. Yeah, they tie. 15-15.
Can we roll again?
Yes, but this time he says 15%.
Say 40.
I was gonna say 30% off.
30%? He says
final offer.
Says I can do 30. He says
okay.
he says 30 on domestic, 20 on foreign goods.
25 on foreign.
Magical goods.
25 on magical.
Roll.
Would you get a 9?
Yep.
Hi.
Fuck.
The wizard jumps in. 20, 25.
You should let me do the roll on wizard.
His hobo wizard is just going nuts, yelling.
I'm just gonna stand outside.
I'm gonna throw a cat at the hobo wizard and tell him to make a new friend
cat.
and get the fuck outside.
I don't think you can conjure cats yet.
I can't. Can I conjure the illusion of a cat?
Oh wait, you can. Yes, you can.
Do I have to roll for that?
No, see how hard it just happens.
No. Okay,
so
it just happens.
When you here,
cat asshole,
throw the illusion
outside.
of a cat at him. Get the fuck out.
The frightened wizard, confused and shamed, runs outside.
I stick my head through the door. Let's go, bitches. We got ourselves a deal.
Okay, so you got let's see, Cal, you got your pot.
Hold on. I also want to get 2 pieces of chalk, 2 candles, a blanket, a bedroll, and another water skin.
Holy shit. Okay. Are you looking all this stuff up?
Yeah, I'm not sleeping on the ground. Fuck you guys.
Right? You do have a carriage. Like, it's not, like, so picture like a wagon, like a covered wagon, right?
Okay.
You have a carriage. Like,
dude, you should have blankets in your backpack, too.
So, yeah, you actually should. So, let me...
Remember when I tried to light one on fire and use it as a torch?
Yeah, I remember that. That was funny.
So this is actually a premium carriage, what you've got here. So it's strictly for adventuring. So it's about...
I just want you all to know that is my carriage. I paid the 100 gold for it.
I think someone took my blankets. I don't have any blankets.
It's about 18 feet long.
Oh, wow.
On the back of the carriage is pulled by 2 draft horses. on the back of the carriage, there's actually a cage structure that's there for strictly for adventuring. So it's meant to hold anyone that you need to, lock down. And then on the top of the carriage, there's a metal framework where you can strap gear to the top. Inside the carriage, it's double seating on either side, and you can move the seating around to where you can make, sort of makeshift beds, and that are covered in brown leather.
Sounds nice.
And then and then it has two lanterns on either side on the outside of the carriage near where you would be driving, so you can seat two to three people up front, depending on their size, and then you could fit probably 6 inside, just 3 by 3 on the seating inside.
Okay.
Donnie Ted sticks his head back in the door and says, "Let's go."
You hear this? Come on!
All right, let's
tapping
go.
noise. Okay.
Well, hold on. I don't have any blankets, so should I buy some before I go? I'd like to.
A blanket is 5 silver pieces.
All right, I'll take one.
Okay. You grab a blanket, and then
And I'll just go ahead and buy everything I have.
okay.
I mentioned.
I'm assuming you probably have the prices as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Be set to everybody else. Taz kind of sneaks back into the shop and throws his spellbook at Donnie and says, "Let's go."
Are there 2 d20s rolling out there?
Advantage because I rolled in.
Advantage.
Snuck in.
Snuck in. You hit Donnie,
All right.
and he takes 4 bludgeoning. Actually, I think you just click it. Yeah, 5 bludgeoning damage. You
Yeah.
knock him in the back of the head, and he takes 5 bludgeoning damage. So,
Son of a bitch. This is gonna be Civil War.
keep track of this shit. It brings him down to 12 hit points. Perfect. Okay, so so you go out and
Scars.
you start putting all your stuff in your carriage.
And I run back in and grab my spellbook,
You
of
run
course.
back. Yep. Grab your spell book.
And get in the carriage.
Can I conjure an illusion of me fucking Kyle's mom? Like, can I roll for that? Just like.
No, any
That's
illusion
messed
you
up.
cast just gets cast. Like where
Okay.
it has to be within.
You know, I just want to throw another cat at Kyle, actually. I want to conjure another cat.
Just
I
irrational.
conjure
fear
cat
cast.
and I throw it at Kyle.
Perfect. So you throw another illusionary cat at Taz, and he just kind of walks off. Let's see.
I hold up my middle finger and walk away.
He walks in, gets in the cart. Yeah,
Next
you
time
create a
it'll be a
sound or
dog.
image of an object within range, and it has to be within a 5-foot cube. Yeah, that's right. So you strap your draft horses to your cart. Who do you want up front? Who's going to drive the cart?
Cal.
Cal drives the cart.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
I can
and
do that.
then
I push Donnie into the cage and
I'd like to sit up
really
front
fast.
so I can use my eyesight at nighttime.
okay, so you sit next to Cal, and
Fine.
then Taz, where do you go?
I'm going to be inside the
Inside
the cart.
Okay.
Master.
I think we should tie him up and tie him up to the back of it and make him run to try to catch up.
You can do that. It would require a grapple.
Suck it, bitch. You didn't buy one.
I have a rope.
No,
Just
like
rope.
an action. As an action, you can grapple a creature.
Oh. Sounds kind of yeah. Let's just keep going forward.
Okay.
There ain't gonna be no grappling.
So
in this
you
wagon.
I stick my head out the carriage door and call him a bitch again.
Oh, this is gonna go downhill quick. Okay,
Bring it
so
up.
you are. Let's see. You're in
Is there
Phandalin. Let's see.
is there one of those like little like chauffeur windows that I can slide open and talk to the guys driving?
Oh, yeah. So that was the other. I forgot to tell you. So the doors, there's doors on either side of the carriage, and they're split doors. So the lower part of the door swings outwards, in like a suicide door. So it
Okay.
opens in reverse, and
Yes.
then the top of the door actually slides back along a rail that's on the outside of the carriage. So you can actually slide it back, and it just goes down, and then you still have so it's like a window,
Cool.
but it goes over and out, sort of like the door on a band.
Cool.
So as you leave Phandalin, you're 10, 15.
So, Donnie, you're riding shotgun. You don't have a
Right.
shotgun, so you're riding crossbow. Keep that thing locked.
All right, crossbow. I nervously hold on to the crossbow like my life depends on it.
It just might.
That is 60,
I'm gonna open my window
80
and
miles.
enjoy the fresh air.
So let's see. You can travel. So you average about 24 miles per day over a period of 10 hours. So as you're going along, so you make your first camp. Let's see, that's 510. You're about right there. I can click. Why can't I click? Oh, because I'm not doing that. Okay, yeah. So you're about here the first night that you make camp.
Yeah, okay. Right at the fork in the road.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So and you actually,
Right past the Cragmaw hideout.
yep, which is where you ran into that cave full of goblins and wolves. So you're familiar with the area. So you pull off to the side of the road, set camp on the first night. Do you guys do anything while you're making camp, or do you just kind of go about your normal rituals of eating and?
I'd like to throw a book at Kyle.
We don't have a book,
I
bitch.
don't think you have a book.
Oh, okay. I'd like to throw a piece of wood that I found along the road. Or does that have to be in my inventory? He has a spell book.
He has a
I
spell
want to throw. Oh,
Yeah.
what do I got? Okay. Oh.
So
While
Cal,
this is happening, I'm building
Oh.
a fire for iron
Perfect.
pot stuff.
And what?
Um,
And while Downey's being an idiot, I'm setting up defenses, setting up booby traps.
He's just like sharpening his stick to shove into the ground. Like, fuck, somebody's gonna get it.
Yep.
just making like little kid traps, little pits, so just like little holes all over the place with poison sticks out of it, leaves
Somebody's
over the
gonna
top.
twist their ankle.
oh,
I make
man.
sure to put feces on the end of the stick so that they get a bad infection.
So I've actually been waiting for this, so I get to actually use my real dice. I've been really excited.
Ooh.
So you encounter on the first. Actually, no. Let me start over. So you're cooking, Cal. So you're setting up a fire. Taz, you're making booby traps. Are you doing it like? Here, hold on.
I'm setting
one
a
sec.
perimeter.
Give me. Hold on one sec. We're gonna go. Why can't I make a new page? Come on. Let's go here.
Yeah, sorry to break character, but your cam isn't showing up again, by the way.
I know I turned it off.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go here. And we will give me 1 second. Background. I just want a blank page, guys. Give me a new page. No. Give me 1 second. I want layer. No, delete. There we go. Okay.
God
Okay.
damn it, Nick.
So do you guys have a blank page?
Sort of.
God damn it.
God damn it.
Okay.
Also, you should get your test.
Let's see. So
It's freehand.
yeah. So let's say you have a fire going right here in the middle of your camp. And then your carriage. Let's see.
I'll draw the carriage.
The road. So you got like the road is over here. And then the crossroads there. You got like a carriage right here.
That's a great carriage.
Thank you. So, let's see. That's your camp area. So your perimeter. So where are you putting traps? I'll let you do that.
Cool. My traps are going to be in red.
Let's say you've unhooked your horses and put them right there.
God damn it, Nick, stop it.
Sorry, I was just gonna put me there, but I'll wait.
Horses. There you go.
Why did my stupid color change? God damn it.
Okay. So you're setting up camp. Jesus Christ, how many? So I'm taking it like you'd have first watch.
Yep.
Okay.
I got bored.
Just wandering around making traps every 5 feet. That's awesome. What kind of traps are you making, by the way? Is it just like holes with sharp sticks?
Yep, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Smeared with feces.
Of course. Why wouldn't they be?
Okay. Well, that's gonna stink for the rest of us.
Let's see, Donnie.
It's not like a turd on a stick.
Do you sleep? Or do you stay up with Taz?
Stay with Taz.
Okay, and Cal, where do you plan on spending the night?
I will sleep in the carriage.
Okay, so you sleep in the carriage. So, Taz and Donnie, hold on, stop it. Shoot, stop.
Stop.
You're there, and then Donnie, where are you? Right.
God damn it, Nick.
Okay. And okay, so you two, so you do your normal camp stuff. Taz, you are staying up for most of the night, and you're wandering around making traps. Let's see, so you're probably wandering over here. You're in the perimeter. Donnie, you're hanging out next to the fire, and
Cal's asleep.
what am I? You. Oh, okay. And then I got. Here we go. You have 8. And so, oh my gosh. Okay.
Okay.
So, Taz, why don't actually Taz and Donnie go ahead and roll perception.
Do. Fucking Donnie. That guy's out of his element.
Right? Where are these?
Wait, do I get advantage? Yeah, never mind.
Probably not, because you're really paying attention to those traps you're throwing down. And you roll
A 19.
and Nick, you get 15. Okay, so both of you hear the stomping and crackling of branches. So let's say there's about a big wooded area about in this area.
Yeah.
And from that direction, You can
I
hear
start to move
footsteps.
over to
and-
investigate.
So you go over to investigate?
Yep.
Okay. So
Making sure to stand behind one of my sharp, pointy sticks.
upon your investigation, you see 4 orcs creeping their way into your camp.
I yell for Cal to get his ass up.
Okay. Let's see. No, you can probably hear it, Cal.
Yeah.
I would assume so. You just have like the crackling of fire. So you wander out. Well, you tell me what you do.
I kind of crouch behind one of my sticks, and do I see these guys
Yep.
coming?
Oh,
do
yeah.
they see me?
Yep.
Oh, go ahead. I have animal friendship. Does that work with orcs or not?
I don't
Nope.
think that works.
Nope.
Okay.
Not gonna work with
go
the
ahead.
orcs.
Can I tell them to stop where they are?
You can try.
Well,
You want to
yeah.
use let's see, intimidate or
Sure.
What do you wanna do?
I'm going to intimidate them to stop what they're doing and to leave us alone.
okay.
Please, it's your
They start running towards you at full speed. They
can
are
I-
not intimidated at all. Go ahead and roll initiative. Yep. Yeah, there you go. And
Do these orcs see my traps?
ooh, that is a good question. Let's find out.
Do I need to roll 2?
Yeah, roll for. Remember, click your icon when you roll initiative. Eric, you rolled twice. Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to click my icon the second time.
Oh, gotcha. Let me make sure you have a turn. There you go. Now try it. See if it loads in. Pick your icon, roll, and it'll go. Perfect. How do you roll a 0?
Because he has -1.
He has -1 on initiative.
What's mine say?
Yours is 11.
11.
Uh,
All right, hold on. My turn.
I say we just go with his original roll of 9.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. There you go. Okay, so there's a turn order. Let's see if they fall for your traps. Let's find out. Let me bring up. Where is? Let's see if they fall for this at all. So, I would say that'd be. Would that be intellect or wisdom?
I think intellect, because
Well, let's see. What does perception fall under? Let's take a look at your character sheet.
perception is
Perception is
persuasion, wisdom.
wisdom. Okay. All right. Let's see what they do. So they roll. And let's see. How well would you say you've hidden these traps?
Do you want me to roll survival on that?
Sure.
Or stealth?
Let's see. Let's do deception. How about that?
Fine. Apparently, I didn't hide them very well.
They do not see them.
Cool.
They do not see them at all. So these first 2 orcs step onto your traps, and they will take 2 and 4 damage, respectively.
Don't forget to poison them.
Oh, damn it! You're right. Shit. I fucking covered the
Are they getting like
Spicy.
hepatitis B?
You will die in 3 to 6 months. I have a conditions thing. Hey, I planned ahead for you guys this time. Let's see.
He's ready for us.
I know I had to be.
You didn't plan for poop on a stick, did you?
My player handouts. Let's see. Conditions. There we go. Poisoned. Okay. A poisoned creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Okay. So he's poisoned. And that guy's poisoned. So he took, what did I say? 2 damage?
2 and 4.
2 and 4. So he's there. Oops. And I don't know if you guys can see the health bars or not. Can you?
There's no.
No. Okay.
We do see like skull and crossbones when they're poisoned, though.
Yeah, I'm putting that on there. Okay. So those 2 charge forward, and so Donnie, here's a scenario. You heard them as well. So, and you, especially you, really now know that they're there because they just stumbled across Taz's traps.
They're
And
screaming like little girlish orcs.
they are screaming and hurling. And you see the 2 orcs that are behind these guys. The first 2, they just stopped dead in their tracks. They're kind of confused. They don't know what's going on. They thought that this was just going to be like an easy ambush.
I'm going to cast Hideous Laughter on that group.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Because I'm sorry. You're right. It's your turn. They just fell on your stupid traps.
Ooh, did that link that right?
Yeah. Hideous Laughter. Let's see. So a creature of your choice. So one creature. Which one are you going after? Just click the.
Oh, let's see. I'll hit this guy with it.
In the back? Okay. Creature of your choice you can see with range perceives everything as hilariously funny and falls in a fist of laughter. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or fall prone. Okay, what's your spell modifier?
Let me find out. My spell modifier is... Where do I find that?
It's funny because he's laughing at his friends getting sick and poisoned from poop sticks.
I know, it's great.
Isn't that great?
It's like part of a master plan.
Modifier?
Kyle's been plotting this for weeks.
I see. And the wisdom saving throw. Okay. See what this dude does. Let's do the first one. He rolls a 3. Does that... Okay. So
what would that be? I can't find my spell modifier.
It's on your spell sheet where all your spells are listed at the top.
Spell save DC, spell attack bonus.
Spell save DC.
Mine's a 13.
Okay, so he rolled a 3 versus your 13. So we'll say, let's see, give me an emblem here.
Oh, that's awesome.
There we go. Okay, so he's incapacitated, right? And unable to stand up for the duration. A creature with intelligence score of 4 or less isn't affected.
While this is happening, I yell at Donnie and Cal not to attack that guy while he's just, laughing at his friends being slaughtered.
Okay. Okay, perfect. So Donnie and Cal, you see this happen, and Taz yells at you, don't attack that one. You see 2 that are falling on sticks. One's on the ground laughing hilariously. And the third one in the back is just like, he doesn't know what to do. And that, Donnie, you were up, sir.
One would think that would scare that last guy who's unhurt away.
So I'm thinking the last guy. I have this ability called Awakened Mind. And I can touch the minds of other creatures if they're telepathically, if they're within 30 feet in front of me.
Okay.
How far is he from me?
He is 25
feet.
Okay. So I was thinking like using Awakened Mind. Before I do that, I'd like to cast my Armor of Shadows, which will give me my mage armor, just in case things get dicey.
Is it a bonus action? Or is it...
I believe so. Let me double check.
Okay. No, wrong guy.
Mage armor.
I I think that is. Do you have a bonus action? Mage armor
Oh,
is just a regular action,
that's really
So
and
you can
that
do
will
one or the
use a
other.
spell slot.
I'll save it. I'm not gonna need that. I don't think.
Okay.
Okay, so going back, I would like to do the which one was it? Minor illusion. Using the telepathic with this guy. And let's.
Can you link it so I can see what it does?
I know what I don't see this ability you're speaking of. Let's see.
Oh, okay. So, in my spells chat, there's minor illusion.
Right.
You create a sound or image of an object within range that lasts for the duration. The illusion also ends if you can dismiss it as an action or cast a spell again.
Okay.
You
What
create-
do you want to conjure?
I wanted to conjure up a giant cat, like a real big one.
Like a 5 foot by 5 foot cat.
I think like a 10-foot cat, actually.
It has to
You
be
can only
within
do
a 5
5 foot.
feet,
Oh,
5 foot
okay.
cube.
Yeah, let's do a 5-foot cat then.
5 foot by just like so, like regular house cat.
Let's go with
Try-
saber-toothed tiger.
A 5 foot saber tooth tiger. Okay. Okay. So you conjure it like about here.
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay. And so so you that automatically just casts, and let's see if this dude is shaken by this. Let's see, what would that be? That would be
Perception? Or I'm sorry,
no.
deception?
Deception.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what it would be on his end because he's obviously have to roll against your.
Would it just be like straight wisdom, or like perception?
Perception. Let's say wisdom, just straight wisdom.
Wisdom.
Yeah. And what's your spell save DC? Your modifier? Or spell save? Yeah, your spell save DC. It's on your spell sheet.
Yeah.
Spell safety. 13.
13. He rolls a 1. Oh
Well,
my gosh.
I guess that's that.
Okay, so that guy he skedaddles. He's gone.
See ya.
He's getting out of town.
It's a good kitty.
Oh, I totally deleted him off of there.
Yes,
So Cal, yeah, events are on you, buddy. So you've had 2 that are standing in traps, 1 that's rolling on the ground in a fit of laughter, and the 4th that has ran away at the conjuration of a 5-foot saber-toothed cat. It is your turn, sir.
We've disabled 2 of them.
3.
Yeah, really. It's
Well,
Dude, they have,
2 are still up and going.
Yeah, that's true.
but they're poisoned.
But they
and
are
hurt.
poisoned. They have disadvantage, and they've taken some damage. That's the scenario thus far.
I think I have a 25-foot move, but I can't find it on my sheet.
It's under speed.
Like movement?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're 25 feet.
Derp.
Yeah, you can move within range and smack them if you want.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll move to here and attack
Tuning
that guy
That guy. Okay. Go for it.
with. There you are.
13. You hit, and he takes 9 damage. Okay.
Sweet.
That guy. Damn. Yeah, he's bloodied. Yeah, he's on the ground. He does, however, swing back at you, and he's definitely enraged. But he swings at you with his great axe.
Wouldn't it be with disadvantage though too?
He
'Cause
does
he's-
roll with disadvantage because he is poisoned.
Sweet.
Unfortunately, he rolls 19, and you take 7 damage.
Wow.
Well,
It's like almost as much as a
it's not a crit. because he critted the other one. So you take 9 damage, so you're reduced to 8 hit points.
I was at 17. I take 9. Right. Okay.
I can do math.
I
Aren't you a
can't. I'm in
calculus?
calculus.
I can do
I
that.
do everything with a calculator because if I don't, I
Right?
fuck up
Just
2
kidding.
times 3.
There you go.
Hey, will
Yeah.
you make sure you can roll 20 so we can see what's going on?
Oh, what do you mean?
Can you do their attacks in roll 20?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Oh, I just didn't see it.
Yeah. I
Oh,
didn't see it.
it's a DM thing. You won't see their rolls.
Oh, okay.
And then I totally did. I just I got rid of it. Okay. And then let's see. That guy's still having a fit of laughter. And
Other guy.
see, what would where would he be? He's good. Nope, that's not what I want. Orc. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. I deleted my window. The other orc throws a javelin at you, Taz, with disadvantage.
I jump out of the way.
He rolls an 18.
Do I get a roll for because I tried to jump out of the way?
If you had said I prepare to jump out of the way as a reaction, you totally could have.
Oh,
But you are hit with a javelin and you take 9 damage, and you're down to 5, and it is now your turn.
fucking bitch!
Yeah, these are no joke.
You should get like maybe some more poo sticks. Start chucking them.
So are they stuck in place from my stick?
No, they can move. They're just really pissed off, so they didn't. Because they were charged by a dwarf, and
All right. Well, I'm gonna fling my frost firebolt at that guy.
Okay.
Do I get a roll for with advantage because they're poisoned?
Yep.
Bitch.
See what we got here. 19. You hit. Oh, I'm sorry. Which one were you going after?
This guy.
Okay.
I'm focusing my attacks,
Gotcha.
combining DPS.
There you go. Yeah, he's dead. He is totally dead. So Donnie, you're up. So you see your wizard friend or adversary take out one orc, and I don't know. I like. What's your feeling so far? Are you like, oh, that's cool, or like, what the fuck? And are you like, are you gonna one up him, or I don't know. What's the developing relationship with this other spell casting?
Shenanigan instigator.
I don't know. I'm tempted to like use cure wounds on my hobo wizard friend, but he threw a book at me earlier and it still stings.
So maybe like to heal the dwarf instead and be like, hey bitch, I'd heal you, but you're an asshole.
Perhaps. Let's see what's this one do.
Yeah, disguise self.
Okay, so
That's the one where you can change your appearance.
So if I change my appearance and I get behind the orc, do you get bonus damage for sneak attack?
For if you were a rogue, you could do sneak attack. If you surprise someone, then you have it. You just roll with advantage on your action.
Yeah, and these guys are both already gonna be at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'd like to have an advantage then. Let's go ahead and
You already have an advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll need more advantage is what you're telling me?
Right.
Okay. Okay. Well, I guess I can just use my crossbow from. Well,
You also have a spell too, don't you?
It's a few
I
spells.
do. I got a few ones. Let's go ahead and do Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Do it up.
Do it to it.
Oh.
What we got here? With advantage. Roll again. Roll one more time.
Oh.
So click on it and then to
That was
drop
a bad
Yeah.
roll.
One second.
That's your. Hopefully that's your low
So,
ball.
Advantage. There we go.
There you go.
Well,
You could just roll it one more time, but that'll work too. Just take the highest of the two. 16. You hit for sure. Yep.
click where it says Eldritch Blast over there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There you go. And he takes.
Oh,
What you got here?
Not bad.
7. Nice. Okay, so he takes 7 force damage from your Eldritch Blast. You just have this dark, streaming beam of like black energy.
justice.
Yeah, and
Okay, Satan.
he is definitely bloodied. Cal, you're up, sir.
Oh. Okay. I'm just gonna move here and swing at that guy.
Okay, roll with advantage. With that lovely, lovely Warhammer.
6.
No, with advantage. No way. Oh my god.
That is horrible.
You swing and just whiff. Just.
You trip on a stone as you
catch nothing
swing.
but air. And that orc just looks at you and just spits in your face. Swings right back at you with his great axe. With disadvantage though. And he rolls a 6 and he misses as well. And to
I
Taz
spit back in his face.
back in his face. No. Taz, you have a dwarf and this giant orc spitting in each other's faces. And just whiffing weapons. Like sort of like how like you do the pretend like girl fight where you just
fight.
the slap fight. That's what's going on, but with giant weapons.
I kind of chuckled to myself and make the comment, oh, look, the girls they're practicing the snowball with each other.
Right?
On that note, I hit this guy with a ray of frost.
Okay. Roll with advantage. 18, you definitely hit. And
Boom.
so that ray of frost hits
Wow.
that orc just square in the chest, and he just topples to the ground. He's down and out. So you still have this last
I look over at
remaining
Cal and
orc.
I'm like, Cal, that's how you hit.
Nice. Nice.
If I had Can I flip him off, or do I have to wait for my turn?
No, you can totally flip him off.
Okay, I flip him off.
Of course, it's like, but
Just like a finger over my shoulder, like fuck you.
it's like stubby dwarven armored finger just over the shoulder. Doesn't even look back at you.
I make the comment that, he should learn to move faster so he doesn't get in his eye next time.
There you go. So you still have this fourth remaining orc who's just rolling on the ground in laughter. What do you want to do with him?
Whose turn is it? Did he just forfeit, or would it be Donnie's turn, Cal's turn?
Well, at this point you're out of.
We're just kind of regrouping.
Yep, you're regrouping. Yep. This one's incapacitated, so he's not gonna move or do anything.
I walk up to him and I ask him, "Hey man, do you want to leave, or do you want to keep fighting?"
And he just laughs at you. Just hilarious. Like he just doubles over, laughing even harder, and tears are just rolling down his face.
Taz, how long does this spell last?
Until he makes a saving throw. Otherwise,
Oh, does he have to make saving throws? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't read that far. Animal friendship, minor illusion. Where'd it go? Bless.
do you want me to link it again?
Yeah, because you guys are like clicking your spells like mad.
Let me hold on one second. Okay. Damn it,
Sorry.
Tony.
I know. It's like disguise
I'm
self.
still learning this game.
Minor illusion. Hideous laughter. Okay. No, he already made
Duration up to 1
target
minute.
must succeed on wisdom saving throw or fall prone, becoming incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration. So he missed his saving throw, so duration is up to 1 minute. Yeah, he's still just laughing.
Well, do I get to take a rest after we kill these guys?
Yep.
All right. So
Yeah,
I
so
look
figure you're traveling, so you just made camp on the side of the road and it's still nighttime.
So I take a couple steps back and I said, well, this asshole's not going to do anything.
Okay.
So,
Well, at least until the spell wears off.
Fucking auto hit. Really? Only 8?
right?
Okay.
That makes me sad.
So he's about halved. And Donnie, that brings up you. So your wizard buddy casts magic missile at the remaining orc that's laughing on the ground and just pounds him in the chest.
I was actually aiming for the face.
Nice. Okay, you got him in the face.
In the face.
What would you like to do? Are you gonna finish him off, or are you gonna?
Well, yeah. I was also looking at the good berries. Should I give those to my team or?
Probably, I would do it after. If you're
After?
gonna yeah, I mean, you can do it
Okay.
now, but it takes up a turn. It's up to you whether or not you want to.
Well, if it's gonna take up a turn, I think I'll pass. I'd like to use my crossbow.
Fire away with advantage.
All
He's
right.
And you should have just ran up and pulled out one of my sticks. My
Stab it.
stick. Shot him with it.
Side of the head. You got it here. What is he?
17.
17. Yeah, you definitely hit him. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Oh,
Oh yeah, he
Wow.
dies. He is dead, sir.
that's how we do.
Nice. Okay, so
Can we pillage the bodies?
yeah.
All right. Do we what do we do?
So you search the bodies, and Cal, you find a mummified hand of a goblin. And
That's pretty creepy. I don't think I want that. Taz, do you want a mummified hand from a goblin? That seems like a you thing.
Yes, I'm going to turn it into a necklace.
all right,
You would.
you would. So Taz, you take that. You like hold it out, just like thumb and forefinger. Just
Is this like one of those like magic monkey paws?
no, it is not. No, it is not the magic monkey paw. The magic monkey paw is in the book, but it is
Is it
not.
really?
Yes, it is not the magic
That's
monkey
awesome.
paw. And then let's see, Donnie, you find a black piece of cloth that's folded up.
Okay. I don't know what to do with that, but I'll hang on to it.
Okay. You could unfold it.
Oh, well,
Could do that.
I guess we better see what's inside. Let's unfold it.
Okay, so as you unfold this piece of cloth, it's tattered, and you hold it out, and it's like it's a full arm's length long. Like you fold it just all the way across your body. It is a flag, and it's this giant black tattered flag, and on it there's in gold filigree that's been sewn into it with like golden thread. You just see a giant N.
Dick.
No, just a giant letter N. That's real. Lots of swirls and very calligraphic. looking.
I like where this is going.
Black end, huh?
And
I got the black end flag.
You got the black end flag. That's right. And so that clears up your first night. And
I didn't find anything.
no, nothing. That's all they have.
So
You found
I tap the dwarf on the back and say, "Hey, man, no, you tried, but I'm gonna go take a nap now in the carriage."
Okay. So you
Okay.
sleep, and then so you go back onto the road. So figure the rest of the evening just goes by without any trouble whatsoever.
Does
Can we take some good berries?
Does that put our hit points back up?
Yep. Yeah, your hit points will go back to full health. So you were here
Okay.
before, and you travel.
And we get our spell slots back, right?
Yep. 5,
Cool.
10, 15, 20, 25. Yep, you're about right there on the second night. So, same scenario. Who does what here?
Well, it worked out well last time. I'll take the first watch and set my traps.
Instead of your traps everywhere. Okay.
I'd like to set some illusions prior to camping.
You could set a illusion.
Oh, okay.
So,
We're in the wilderness. What scares people away?
Bears.
Yeah.
Hippies. All right, so I'm going to draw our card.
let's see.
Oh, a giant bee. I would like to conjure a giant bee.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if you see a 5-foot bee, what do? You fucking run.
This is fair. Okay. Let's see. So let's say, and then
Hey.
Cal, what?
Why you deleting my lines, man?
Doodling as well. Cal, what do you
Do you
do?
not want me to set up my camp?
Again, starting a fire and
Okay.
doing the whole cook food thing.
Okay. So let's say, oops. Ooh, dang it! Don't do that. So that circle, that's your fire. You're about there. That's a big ass fire. I would say you make a small fire.
Do I get my life back too, or why am I shortchanged?
No. You've had a full night's rest. You got your straight 8, hours of rest.
Okay.
Oh, man, go ahead and Kaz, go ahead and do where you're gonna station everything.
All right. Now that you've taken it away,
I don't know.
so let's see. Here is our wagon.
Okay.
You want to put your little circles there?
Oh, no, I'm good. We'll just put wagon. That's fine.
Wagon.
Yeah.
Perfect. And I'll set my perimeter of poop sticks. But this time I'm going to cover them really well in leaves so people can't see them
Okay.
and make them brown.
Let's see. Oh, Jesus Christ. Just do
I'm just going to do the perimeter.
okay. And then so you got the fire there. Let's put nice. There you go.
Yep. That'll
Okay.
take too long.
So is it like a trench? Like just a trench that's covered in leaves with poop sticks everywhere?
No, just little holes. Yeah.
Just little holes. Okay.
With
And
little
then-
sticks pointing out of them.
Little sticks. Perfect. And then so
Just enough to be really hurtful and annoying.
just
step
out of curiosity, the amount of feces that it will take to cover this amount of sticks
Hey, he's full of shit.
cannot possibly come from a single human. So where are you getting it?
I've been secretly collecting everybody's feces since the beginning of the journey.
Have you been adding it to your inventory?
Yes. Yes.
Is it like individual baggies with everybody's name on it, or is it like
That would
a
just be
jar?
weird.
Just a jar,
It is a smell-proof bag.
a smell-proof bag. Perfect.
Kind of
Okay.
like Glade, but not
Okay.
trademarked
Trademark.
or patent
Right.
infringing.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. If you will it, it will be so. Let's see.
You're gonna run out of shit eventually.
Right.
Not with how much that fucking happens.
So you, Cal, you make your fire and start, doing your cooking thing, and probably I'm sure you probably have like a flask or something stashed on you. You're sitting there sipping and eating, and Taz, you're wandering around making booby trap. I would say this one. Let's see. This has to. Let's see. How many feet is this? Like 40 by 40. 40 by 60 feet. I would say this probably exhausts your poop rations.
Oh, you bastard.
Trigger 40 feet by 60 feet of sticks covered in feces. And I'm pretty sure that the amount of feces you could carry on a single person probably exhausted your supply. But the first night just goes by without incident, or second night goes by without incident.
Fuck. At least I'm a poop.
Waste your poop. So you guys.
I make sure to eat a really big dinner before we set out.
Nice. So
Well, you have trail rations, which are basically like MREs, so I figure you're probably shitting a lot when you actually do finally poop.
that's probably true.
Yep.
So that night
I stock up.
goes by without incident. You wake up the next day.
I feel refreshed.
Oops. Don't do that. Certainly don't do that. Let's see. So, where did we see? You were about. Where were you? Out there.
Yep.
Okay. At which point, so figure. See, you're moving 24 miles a day. Yeah, totally. Okay. So you are now.
I thought a cornyberry
Oh, that's
was on
right.
the way to this place.
It is. Oh wait. Hold on. It is not. It is in the opposite direction.
You fucking bastards.
So the dwarf the dwarf driving the cart just looks over you and winks and goes.
Too bad.
Am I still in the back of the carriage
Excellent.
with my window open?
Yes.
This is really important to him.
So he just like leans. So that's what Cal. You just kind of lean over because you know that he's sitting there with the window open. What are you rolling for here? You chug your spell again. You're at a moving pace. So
him not to jump.
Your spell book totally misses and just lands in the road.
I use my mage hand to pick it up.
Do you have mage hand?
Oh, you bet your sweet cheeks I do.
No, you don't. You do not have.
Better jump out and get it.
Let's see. Hold on. He does not. Oh, he does. He totally has mage hand. Okay, roll for mage hand.
D20?
Let's see. How difficult do we think this would be? How much your spellbook weighs? What, 5 pounds? That's half of your carrying weight for your mage hand. Yeah, roll a d20. Yeah, roll a d20. No advantage. $16. Yeah, you grab it. Yep. So you're quick enough. Your response time was fast enough. As soon as you saw that it wasn't gonna connect, you just boom, mage hand grabbed it, and it just like a whip just comes flying back into your hand. You're gonna go
make
for
a
round
comment
two?
to
Good for you. Good
I
for
make
you.
a comment to Cal that he wins this round. He
Nice.
wins this round.
All right. So you come upon a town,
Shitty looking town.
the ruins of Thundertree. So, after a 3 days trip, you arrive in the ruins of Thundertree, and you are looking for the druid named Redoth that had been suggested to you, Donnie, to seek out for directions to Cragmaw Castle. And you are situated, let's see.
I use my Oh yeah.
What's that? And these, so this is gonna be kind of confusing. I had to. This is table talk, totally out of game. I had to resize this map because these squares that you guys see are actually 10 by 10. So I adjusted it so that it's you're working within a 5 by 5 grid, as you can see by the placement, but you're working in a 10 by 10. So
we actually
that's
have
where
to
you guys
measure.
end up. Yeah, so make sure you use your measuring tool to figure out where you're going to go. And then...
Well, I'm gonna... Does this area look... Here, I'm gonna use my history of Thundertree.
roll for history? Okay. Yeah, roll for history.
Remember the lady that told us about the apothecary shop here? She said this town was overrun by undead.
Mhm. Are you
So
taking
we should
notes?
all... Yes, I'm taking notes.
Oh my god, okay.
I love taking notes.
Perfect.
So we do need to be prepared for undead. I mean, it seems strange that the lady that was telling us about the druid, Redoth, that she didn't mention this town being overrun by undead. So I don't know if that was a long time ago and the lady we freed was a child then and that's an old thing that happened or not. We should just be aware of that.
Well, I rolled a 21 for history, so I think that would come up in our history of this.
So, how are you doing so well with these rolls? Are you cheating?
Magic.
Man,
I mean,
right?
he's a wizard.
So
Once,
you were
but I'm a wizard.
you were steeped in the history of Thundertree. You're obsessed. Like you've stayed up late at night reading books and never went
picture
through
books
at the local library about Thundertree. You know
that's
that.
adjacent to my hermit cave.
Yep. So you know that this was once a pretty prosperous community. It was a sort of a logging town in the middle of the forest, and it was mostly filled with woodcutters, trappers. Until about 30 years ago, there was an eruption of a volcano to the north that completely devastated Thundertree. And in the wake of that, the town was overrun by a plague of really strange zombies that just went through the area, killing and driving off everyone that actually survived that eruption.
Where is this apothecary shop?
You don't know.
I would think with my history of this town that I would.
You're well versed in the history of the town, not the actual geography.
Itch.
But
Touche.
as you guys approach the town, the trail just eventually becomes an old, overgrown lane that's winding between all these dilapidated buildings, and the ruins that you see around you are just chocked full of vines and brush. And ahead of you, in the middle of the settlement, you see that there's a steep hill that rises up to a stone tower. And I don't know if you guys will have to zoom out, but it's
I'm zooming
way okay. Oh, and I have to click my thing. It's way up here. So you see this steep hill just rising up this wide lane in front of you. And you see that there's a dirt road that hugs the, yep, right there, that hugs the base of the hill and just winds its way between. There's just a bunch of old stone houses. A lot of them are roofless ruins. The interiors have been open to the weather for 30 years, and everything's just run down. And in front of you, you see a wooden sign that's nailed to a post nearby you that reads, "Danger! Plant monsters and zombies. Turn back now."
Well, I'm going to use my perception right now.
Okay.
And look around and just make sure I don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Okay. Perceive away.
Perceiving.
You see nothing out of the ordinary.
Well, I'm going to cast invisibility on myself and sneak in.
Okay. Let's put something on.
Do you want me to link it?
No, I got it. Actually, yeah, do link it because I'd like to see what's the duration. Up to 1 hour. That's gonna last you a while. Anything the target's wearing, carrying is invisible when it's on the target's person. The spell ends. Okay. Spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell. Okay. So you're invisible, and yeah. What's your guys? What order are you gonna march around in? Actually.
I have very bad stealth.
Well, I'm invisible right now, so I guess I will sneak on.
Take the front.
I'll take middle. I got
I bet you would.
disguise self.
Okay.
What are you going to disguise yourself as? A
Can I-
walking brush?
Sure yet. I'm not sure.
An ant. Walking trick or
Your mom's
treaters.
an ant.
Let's see.
Then you know it.
Yeah, we'll put you in front. Let's go 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, there we go.
Is there anything I could roll to see if plant monsters seems like something that a druid could conjure up?
History?
Okay.
Would you like me to?
Or yeah,
reference
yeah,
that?
roll history. No. You look at everybody, the party, and say, I don't know about plant monsters. Not my gig.
Okay.
And I look at him and I school him in the ways of the plant
The
history monster.
Damn it! I was hoping you'd roll like 2.
Oh, shit. He's like,
Why were you homeless?
he looks over and goes, actually, the thing you don't
It
know
was
about
by
plant
choice.
monsters. So again, too much time in the local library just poring over mundane text, and he goes on for a solid 5 minutes. He's like, here's what you don't know about plant monsters. Plant monsters originated, and he just starts from the beginning to end and finishes and goes, and that's all I know about plant monsters. And what you did learn from that
And
is that not something that originated from a druid. No.
Okay.
but you did find out their weakness is fire.
Yes.
I now know a lot about plant monsters, and knowing is half the battle.
That's so true.
Plant monsters.
Well, seeing as I'm still invisible and just kind of wandering around aimlessly, I'm checking out this building here.
Okay.
It might be a good time to establish a base of operations before we proceed further into this deserted settlement here of Thundertree.
You mean like poo-covered sticks?
Around the whole goddamn town.
No,
Just for
I
here.
was thinking more so like I have to go work at like 6 a.m. tomorrow, so I might need to get off soon.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'll be the party pooper.
So the building that you're in now, you don't see anything out of the ordinary in there.
Perfect. We will use it as a base of operations for the evening to rest.
Indeed.
And perhaps Danny will join us on the further adventures of this town of Thundertree if she is done with her commissioning of our base.